Talk to me about this John Cooper kickball story you heard in Traverse City.
Yeah. One of the speakers at the convention was talking about being at the Traverse City like rookie camp, which is usually I think it's like 8 teams, and I don't remember exactly what year it was that Cooper was the head coach in the AHL for Syracuse. I want to say it was early on, but I don't remember exactly. But anyway, he was head coach obviously with Syracuse first um, thing you do as a team, and they're down in Traverse City. And what I do remember is this speaker saying that this was not a team that had any current or future NHLers on it. So it wasn't like a loaded team with an Alex Killorn or any of those type of guys that then moved up, Tyler Johnson, all that. So they're there, and the speaker is like, I was meeting with him and I wanted to show him some video and like go over it with him and kind of like like impress him in a good way, but also like learn from him. And him and Cooper sat down and they might have talked for a couple minutes, and eventually at one point Cooper was just like, yeah, I don't think I need to see all this. I trust you. Like, I'm gonna go take care of some other things, and wasn't going to nitpick or really, not that he wasn't going to pay attention to it, but it was like, if you're going to handle these 3 things on video, like I trust you to do that and take care of it. And I don't need to micromanage how you do it, what you're doing, and the way you present it. And so anyway, then they play, like, I think they play 4 games there. I can't remember exactly, but they played 2 to start and they had a day off where you practice. And so this Syracuse team won their first 2 games, and now they're going to that third day of practice, and trainers and like medical staff are all down in the locker room at the rink waiting to start practice or help guys, get prepared before practice, taping up, whatever. And they're like, where are the Lightning guys? Which I'm saying Syracuse, I guess he's the coach in Syracuse, but I guess these are technically Lightning guys, Lightning prospects. And they're like, where's Tampa's team here? And they're not in the rink. And I guess out back behind the rink there was a baseball field, and the whole team, including Cooper, is playing kickball. And they didn't skate that day. They just didn't have practice. And I believe the speaker had said that this team went on to finish 4th out of 8 in Traverse City, which he was pretty adamant that for that team was good at that time. And like, I guess what I love about that, or what I find is so interesting, is like how often, and I think I even would be in this category for sure until I heard the story. Like, how often would you be like, we won 2, that's good, but we've got X amount left. We got a day to practice. Let's try to fine tune some things. I'm a head coach in the AHL. I want to show that I can do this. Let's get on the ice and run through 50 minutes of skating, whatever. He doesn't even he's not even coming close to that. Like, he's playing kickball. And not only is like the team playing kickball, like he's in on the game too, which just shows like you can't be a thumb and have your team enjoy you being around. Like, you got to be a likable guy that's able to relate to them and like able to connect with them just on like a human level, totally outside of the sport. And so to me, like, I think that's fascinating. One part because, like I said, you're trying to prove that you can do this and you know what you're doing, and let's get on the ice and let me run a practice. That part of it, but also the aspect of like, I'm a good enough connector and relator that I can just hang out with these guys as if I'm on the team, even though I'm such an outsider. I never even came close to being as good as any of these guys at the sport they're playing. Which, like, whether we like it or not, there's a certain credibility that everyone either carries or doesn't carry. And it doesn't